Hi, beautiful Libras. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys so deeply for all your genuinity, your support to this channel by liking and subscribing. I'm having my coffee break with you guys. Oh, man, the energy is nice today, and I appreciate it. Let's see what's going on, beautiful Libra. What about Libra? What's going on for Libra? Fulfillment of wishes, a solid foundation, recognition and rewards. Libra, what's going on here? Ooh, so there has been some heartache and loss. This person emotionally is withdrawn. There's some financial and material changes. Somebody is being told to choose wisely. What's going on? There is some kind of separation or rest or pause. A triumphant success here. Triumph. Harmony. Somebody may be discontent and bored, trapped in fear about the light, the truth. Someone may have had their third eye chakra closed, but it looks like it's opened here. You're getting spiritually strong. This is trusting your intuition, being brought into awareness. Somebody is being brought into awareness, is getting some sort of wisdom here. Fertility. Empress energy, or just a lot of growth. Hang on here, Libra. What's going on? What's going on for Libra? This person we're talking about, they're just like easily bored and discontent. They're going through some financial changes. You're just here manifesting enlightenment, awareness. I don't know, some wizard of the woods is here. Transforming and expanding. Manifesting your dreams. Moon magic. Purification. Seeing the truth. Communicating with spirit. Seeing miracles. Here is love here. Holy crap. Joy. One faithful friend. Somebody got advice from a friend. Told this person you have a choice to make. They were being blinded by bias. I told you this is a person who just thinks that they're made for motion. You know what I mean? Sensuality, sexuality. This person is totally blinded by bias. Okay, they become easily bored, discontent, always seeking inspiration. Here's the cause and effect, the repercussions. This person doesn't think before they act, okay? It's like you pick up on the vibes. You know what I mean? Heed the vibes. Set it free, Spirit saying. This is your path alone. Knowledge is power. So it's like, yeah, this person is bullheaded. They refuse to see how stubborn they are. They're just like, this is someone who just sees something, goes for it, and then later regrets their actions. It's just foolery. And I think Libra has just learned to set it free, do what you want, be who you want, suffer the consequences. I'm going on my own. I want joy. I want harmony. I want stability. And I'm going to get it. Period. Don't be afraid to immerse yourself in a project, an interest, or a goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. That's what this person doesn't do. It's just like, if they were to submerge themselves into what they really wanted, they could achieve anything that they wanted. But they get easily bored, easily discontent, thinking they're made just... They do things recklessly, impulsively, thinking, I'm going to get a victory here, I'm going to get a victory here. This will make me successful. That'll make... They're all over the place. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry and or unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Just give it 100%. See, seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective, seeing both sides of the coin here. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head. That's what this person doesn't do. They are ruled by thinking the grass is always greener somewhere else, but they never give it the 100%. They get easily bored. It's almost like ADHD. And they're just thinking, oh, this will make me happy, that'll make me happy. They don't think about the consequences before they do them. They're bullheaded too, so you can't tell them. They walk away from commitments. It's just like this person always thinks the grass is greener somewhere else. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to commit to this. Yes, I'm going to commit to that. And then they walk away. And you're left holding the bag. And you're like, the hell is wrong with you? Had they given it 100%? They like a lot of attention. They're worried about what other people think of them. They're worried about his one faithful friend. What the hell is this all about? A friend who feeds your ego is not your friend. You know what I mean? This person listened to a friend who communicated with a friend. Okay? And they're very childlike. They're very immature. They got to wake up. This is a wake-up call. This person is being called to level up. Wake up. See? They had a loyal friend. They had one faithful friend. Here they go. And then they're always looking for something better. Always looking for greener grass. And they keep causing towers in their life. And this could have been a friend that they listened to that caused a tower with somebody who was actually a faithful friend. Acting on impulse, reckless behavior, just not thinking before they act. Too quick to abandon a situation. Too quick to just pull up stops and, for the next sexual opportunity. I'm telling you, they always think the grass is greener, causing their own heartbreak and their own separation. They don't give 100%. They do not give 100%. They make decisions and choices. What? Reckless behavior. They don't think before they act. They just jump in. This is somebody who always regrets their actions after they do them. They had an empress. They had a soulmate. They had someone very patient, loving, understanding. What the hell? And then they regret their actions afterward. Then they cry over spilt milk. I lost my love. I lost my soulmate. Poor me. They ended it. You know what I mean? By keeping secrets. And then it's like they rush in. And then they act all defensive. This person, then their conscience bothers them after the fact. This person does the blame game. This person blames everybody else for their problems, why things ended. And I think that you had to draw the line here. That's what I mean. Thinking the grass is greener. Listening to other people. Oh, this one says this. This one says this. Yet, Jesus. All they manifest is pain and suffering. Okay? And then they act like the victim. Then they act like the victim. They do. They act like the victim. They walked away from their 10 of Cups. It's like ridiculous. And then they're sitting here. I don't know. I'm getting mad at this energy. There's so no doubt they're doing this blame thing, poor me thing. I'm getting frustrated with their energy. So it's like this person thinks, oh, I was drunk, I made a mistake, blah, 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 blah. Suffer the consequences later. Maybe they have a history of doing this. It's a cycle of theirs. Okay, these... Maybe they have a cycle of just ghosting people, can't face what they did, so they ghost them. They don't want to tell you what they did, They don't want to look like a fool. They don't want to look like an idiot. They don't want to tell you what they're really like. Listening to their damn ass friends. Yet they have the potential to have it all. This King of Wands, this is their cycle. You know what I mean? They just don't see what they have when they have it. And then they're always searching for, you know, they're full of drama. They're just indecisive. They got to seek out what their friends think of them, what their family thinks of them. I don't know. They allowed this other lover to confuse them, thinking something. You reap what you sow. They don't put in 100%. They certainly should have submerged themselves and given it 100%. That's what they're thinking. I should have submerged myself into this connection. I should have submerged myself and gave 100%. They didn't. It's regret after the fact. Why didn't I give it my all? Why didn't I commit? Why wasn't I just dedicated? Because they're bullheaded, that's why. They're bullheaded. This is someone who doesn't even own up to the mistakes that they make unless they're absolutely caught in the act or confronted with something that they can't get out of. Like, you got to have 100% proof here for this person to even catch them. They will not own up to their mistakes. They will not own up to the things that they did, yet they're reckless. They do things foolishly when they're drinking or when they get drunk. They too quick to rush in and make a mistake. And then after the fact, they sit there going, why was I being so bullheaded? Why didn't I give it my 100%? How come I was so distracted? How they won't even acknowledge it. I get frustrated with energy like that. They don't want to own up to the consequences of their own foolery. They just jump in. Oh, now I made a mistake. Now what do I do? Now I gotta have to tell people what I did. So they act like the victim to cover it all up what they did and blame other people for what they did. Yet they're a player. And then they sit there crying over spilt milk. I lost my one true faithful friend. I don't have a friend in the world. I lost my one true faithful friend. They made it happen. And they're sitting there. Why do you feel like Spirit saying, submerge yourself, completely submerge yourself? Why is it you feel that you're always lacking something? Submerge yourself. Don't go out there and get another relationship when you haven't even figured out why the first one failed. That's what Spirit's saying. Submerge yourself. Stop looking. It's not out there. It's within. Spirit's saying you're not going to find it out there, person. It comes from within. Why are you always discontent and bored with what you have? Look, I've given you this, I've given you this, I've given you this. Now submerge yourself. If you're not willing to put in the work and you're not willing to submerge yourself in whatever it is you're doing, a relationship, don't go out searching for another one, feeling in lack, victim mode that this happened to me and my relationship didn't turn out. Submerge yourself. Why are you always feeling you're lacking something? Why do you always feel discontent and bored? Why aren't you giving it 100% of your time, your energy? This person just cluelessly, I'm bored, so I'm going to go look for something else. This will satisfy me, that will satisfy me. You're never going to be satisfied because satisfaction comes from within. You get into a relationship and then you quit like halfway through it. You get bored with it, easily distracted, you just toss it away like it meant nothing to you, and then later you find out that it meant something to you. Well, karmic ain't going to fix your problems. You're just going to bring karma to your life. You're going to keep attracting karmics and karmics and karmics until you learn your lesson. Stop being so foolish, Spirit saying. This is a karmic. What are you doing being so reckless and foolish? You don't even know these people. You're just like attracting karma wherever you go. Creating karma for your own life. I don't know. Too scared to invest? Why don't you submerge yourself and look at your past? Why is there all this betrayal in your relationships? This person has a past history of like betraying people. Betraying people they love. When it's heaven sent. They hold back. This person needs to get out of their own way, Spirit's saying. Be honest, speak your truth, communicate. What the hell? Learn. Be brought into awareness. The frick is us? Treating people unfairly. Oh, damn. They got somebody beautiful. This is a Queen of Wands. There's nobody more attractive than the Queen of Wands. They're a leader. They're powerful. They're independent. They're confident. They're a leader. They're passionate. They got it all going on. So why do they always got to find something better? Oh, maybe this one's younger. Maybe I'd be better off with that one. Maybe, you know... Give me a break. They got a soulmate connection and they're looking for greener grass. Good luck with that, King of Wands. This is a King of Wands. Now, normally they're passionate, they're a leader, but they are led by their passions. And it's like then they go take a leap of faith on something that don't turn out. And that's what's keeping this person stuck. Maybe they are led by their passions. They see something attractive, they go for it. I don't know. And it could be that you masculines are dealing with feminines that way too. I don't know. It's like always looking outside, what makes them happy, what makes me happy, what will make me happy. Maybe if I find another person, I'll be happier. Happiness comes from within. This person is always discontent and bored. They could be gaslighting. Then they go find another lover. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. And then they become easily discontented, bored. That's what they do. They don't invest. They're thinking, this might be making me happy. This person I could love. That person I could love. But they don't invest. Like, they don't invest. They always regret it. Why did I do this? They're led by their ego. They're bullheaded. They maybe like to be in control. That's a form of control. You know, if I can control somebody, that'll make me happy. I don't know. Then stay single. Don't get in relationships. Stay single. Don't marry somebody and promise them commitment and all this stuff. Oh, I love yous and everything. And then sit there. I don't trust this person. They're going to betray me. It's going to end painfully. I gave him everything. I gave him my love. They're my wish fulfillment. They're my happiness. I'll find happiness with this one. And then they start juggling. Friend zone people. And start juggling. Very immature energy. And I mean, they had someone loyal and sincere. Dedicated. What the hell? This person's never content. Ever. They're always looking for options. And then they don't trust any of those options. And then they wait for the next option and do it all over again. When they're done, they just turn their back on this person or the people they're dealing with. They start talking to other people, telling them all their tales of woe, how they got hurt. Oh, Oh, this one hurt me. Oh, this one walked out on me. Oh, this one tried to control me. Oh, this one ghosted me. They cause their own towers. They do. They're causing their own towers by the choices and the consequences that they make. They're unstable. They're always in stuck energy, not knowing what to do, trapped in fear, and then later regretting it. And that's how they end their relationships. It's mind games. Oh, they hurt me. But it's their own actions, their own choices. They're bringing their own burdens upon themselves. And then let you expose all their secrets. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's very deceptive. It's very self-centered. And this person likes attention. They're easily bored and discontent. They could have all the love, all the sincerity, all the patience, all the beauty you want with this person. They're easily bored and discontent. And they're always searching for greener grass or other options. Why? Because who are they really discontent and bored with? Their own selves. And then later they sit and cry over spilt milk and wonder why their relationships fail and blame the other person for it. Yeah. Poor me. There's a gaslighter, a manipulator. Manipulating you. It's like, cut it out. Avoid telling the truth. So they're a ghoster. They just ghost you. Don't even tell the truth. Truth is, they have a history of being a player. That's how they end their cycles. Immaturely. They're reckless and immature. And they just, woof, I'm out of here. They don't want to put in the work to have this success. You know what I mean? Had they put in the work, they would have the 10 of Pentacles. But they separate before they get the 10 of Pentacles. So don't hang around long enough to collect on the 10 of Pentacles. They're impulsive and they are reckless. They refuse to see. What can you do? They're a fool. And they need to ascend. They need to be taught a lesson. They keep creating drama. They're creating their own drama. They're like wanting people to compete for them. And they like putting people in a competition. Maybe they get attention this way. You know what I mean? Well, just so you know, the Empress is not going to compete with a karmic. The Empress is not going to compete with a page. They like attention. Oh my God, give me a break. Poor me. victim mentality. They could be going broke, but they're always in lack. Even with this other lover, whatever lovers that they choose, they're always in lack. I don't even care if they married him. They're in lack. Poor me. So obviously that tells me that this is just their pattern. This is just their history. This is just the way they conduct business. They will never give 100%. Easily discontent and bored, and then just abandon you. Thinking that I'm not satisfied here, I'm lacking something from my life. What is it that I'm lacking? The truth of the matter is it's them that is lacking. They have a lack mentality. There's this person who just keeps jumping from the fat to the fire all the time. They're in lack even with whoever they're with. This other lover that they may have left you for, they're like already feeling a lack. They're already getting discontent and bored. Doesn't matter who this person gets. It's them, not you. That's why Spirit is saying, set it free. You want a faithful friend, be a friend. They had a faithful friend, a true blue friend. But they're always in lack. So if any of these lovers are not good enough, and they found you not good enough, or they had to blow you off to go get someone else, it's them who's in lack. It's not you, it's them. They have a history of doing this. Easily discontent and bored. They don't listen to the universe. They're blocked off to it. They're stubborn. They're bullheaded. They don't want to see that it could be them. They're going through a bunch of financial hardships, and they're blaming everyone else for their hardships. This is a person who just does the blame. Well, if it wasn't for you, if you had entertained me more, if you had done this, if you had done that, then maybe I wouldn't have cheated. If you had done this, and maybe if you had done that, then I wouldn't have been looking elsewhere. And maybe if you had done this and you had done that, then I wouldn't be losing my money. And they got to blame somebody, so they blame everyone other than themselves and their own actions. Doesn't matter how much you love this person. It don't matter how much you are loyal and dedicated. They're never content. They're always like, oh, they might have ADHD, just undiagnosed. Never content. And then when it fails, they blame everybody else for it failing. They could be judgmental. You know what I mean? Blinded by bias. Easily led, letting other people confuse them. Lead them along. Ooh, hey, go do this. You'll have a victory if you go do that. You'll be successful if you go do this. Why aren't you happy with the love that you have? That's what Spirit's saying. They're never satisfied. And then they do the blame thing. It's everybody else's fault. Why they made the mistakes that they made. Oh, they didn't make the mistake. Everybody else did. That's what this read is saying, guys. Take care, beautiful Libras. And Spirit is reassuring you that you have the wisdom to have this triumphant success. This happiness, this joy. But know that it isn't you. You cannot fulfill somebody who don't want to be fulfilled, who can't put the work in. They just quit. They're a quitter. They don't want to sit down, submerge themselves and say, how can I make this a victory? How can I make this successful? They just quit when they get bored. Just, I'm done. I'm out of here. No explanation. Just see you later. If even that. The lack is within themselves, not with you. Unbelievable. That's why they're coming off as a page, whether they be masculine or feminines. They're coming off as a page. They don't even see their own potential. I mean, you don't get to Emperor or Empress by blaming other people and just dumping relationships when you get bored with them. You'll never get there. You have to look in the mirror. And that's, I think, why Spirit is giving this person a bunch of karma to make them look in the mirror. Not to hurt them, but to awaken them. Like, you need to grow up here. You can't keep going around mistreating people. Look, I've given you people to love. I've given you this. I've given you that. And then you turn around. Oh, I'm bored with it. Well, if they are, maybe they're boring. You know, maybe usually the people that are discontent and bored is because they're boring. You know what I mean? Always looking to somebody else to satisfy them when it's themselves who should be satisfying themselves. They're a quitter. They're a quitter. They don't want to face up to the consequences of their actions when they do it. It's easier for them to blame other people instead of their own lack mentality. That's what it is. Just feel sorry for me. I'm the victim here. This happened to me. That happened to me. I'm going broke and it's all your fault. And if you had done this and you had done that, then I wouldn't be in this position. Yet they didn't give their all. They didn't give 100%. They got to 7 of Pentacles and bailed. They don't invest. They invest very little. It's easy for them to ghost people. They don't invest in them. They don't give their all. They might say they love you. They might say they're going to do this. They might say they're going to do that. They don't take action on it. They're a gaslighter. Immature gaslighter. They always got to have people fighting over them, competing for them. They like to be chased. This is an energy who is extremely in their ego, stubborn. Oh my God, which is actually a form of greed. You know what I mean? They're greedy. It's like, you can do all the work. You can kiss my arse. You can provide me everything. But when it fails, it's your fault. They just turn their back on you and go look for something else. Always looking for greener grass. Foolish, reckless. Options and the consequences of them. They do not think of the consequences. They leap first, consequences later. And then they cry it was unfair. It was unfair. No, it was fair, Spirit's saying. You need to put the work in. If you want to be happy, you got to put the work in. This is a cycle this person has. This person here just walks away. They see everything as a burden, and they just walk away from the burdens. This seems like too much work or too much trouble. I'm out of here. Disaster. They're creating disasters because they don't put in the work. Reckless, immature. It's self-sabotaging energy. They like everybody else is doing the worrying for them, doing the stressing out for them. How much of that can you take before you blow your stack? You know what I mean? And then they get mad. Well, if you hadn't have blown your stack, then it probably would have worked out. They don't see their actions. They don't see their actions. That's why Spirit got to learn them some karmic lessons. They're just way, 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 still little, still very baby, you know. They got a lot of growing up to do, Spirit saying. And until they look inside themselves, they're never going to grow up. Take care, everyone.